All right, so we're going to continue with some problems on the back. It says that Terry says the solution to 299 divided by 40 is 6 with a remainder of 59. His work is shown below, but there is an error in his thinking, and we need to find the correct quotient using this right here. So right now, he's saying that his remainder is 59. Right here, this is going to be a huge red flag for you guys that, well, wait a second. If my remainder is going to be bigger than the number that I am dividing that by, then that means I can do it one more time. So he is incorrect because his remainder is bigger than this divisor. And if ever your number is equal to or greater, then you know you need to go through and do it one more time. So if he said it was going to be 6, we actually are going to go ahead and do 7. So I know that 7 times 4 is going to be 28, and it's a 10, so it's 280. I'm going to subtract 9 minus 0 is 9, 9 minus 8 is 1, 2 minus 2 is 0, so my remainder is 19. Now here's the thing, I can check my work. If I do 40 times 7, that's going to give me 280. And if I take 280 and I add my remainder, which is 19, to it, I am going to get 299, okay? Now, I could do the same thing here, is I can multiply 6 times 40, I'm gonna get 240, I can add 59, I'm still gonna get that 299. But this is where it's incorrect, is your remainder can never be equal to or greater than the divisor. Okay, it has to be less than this number. If it would have been 39, we would have been good. If it would have been 40, we would not have been good. Okay, so this says, this is a little bit backwards. It says a number divided by 80. So I have a number, it's divided by 80, that it has a quotient of 7 with a remainder of 4. I need to figure out this answer. Well, here's the lovely thing is you guys can figure it out, because remember how we check our work, we'll be able to get our divisor, or dividend, sorry. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my divisor times my quotient. So 80 times 7, or 8 times 7 is 56, and it's a 10. So then I have 560 plus 4. That means that my number, oops, sorry guys. That means that my number is 564. So the number would be 564. If I would divide this, that's what I should get, is my answer is 7 remainder of 4, okay? So this one, it says, while swimming a 2-kilometer race, Adam changes from breaststroke to butterfly every 200 meters. How many times does he switch strokes during the first half of the race? So if he is swimming a 200-kilometer race, so here's his 200-kilometer race, but halfway through, or constantly throughout the race, he's switching every 200 meters from the breaststroke to the butterfly, breaststroke to the butterfly. But it says how many times does he switch during that first half? So I'm only worried about this first half right here. Now the first thing that you guys should probably notice is, look at that. This is kilometers, this is in meters. So I probably need to figure out, well, how many meters would be here, how many meters would be here? So first I want to go ahead and convert this into meters. So if I have 2 kilometers equals how many meters? This goes back to what you guys did last week, where I can separate this out and then I can put my conversion here. So if I have 2 times 1 kilometer, I'm going to do 2 times what? How many 1 kilometer equals how many meters? And I'm gonna go grab my chart, because you guys should have your chart in your place value chart. So if you need to pull it out, you can. So I'm gonna look that 1 kilometer, or I can actually come here. So 1 kilogram, 1 kilo, or 1 kilometer equals 1,000 meters. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put 1,000 meters. So I know that his whole entire race is going to be 2,000 meters. So if I'm going to be looking at half, I know that this race is going to be 1,000 meters, and I know this part of the race is going to be 1,000 meters. So I only want to know If he goes from the breaststroke to the breaststroke to the butterfly every 200 meters, how many times does he switch during that first half? So I'm basically going to say, well, this is 200. This is going to be 200. This is going to be 200. This is going to be 200. And then this is going to be 200. Or you guys basically can take that 1,000 and divide it by 200. Okay, well, if you guys think about it, 200 can't go into 100. 200 can go into 1,000 5 times, because 5 times 2 is going to be 10, and it's 100, and it's 0. So he changes his strokes 5 times in that first half of the race.